Hello, and welcome to another newsletter from Construction Programs and Results. I'm Michael Stone, and I will be sharing our newsletter with you. We are moving on towards spring, and that makes me most happy. Over the winter, I installed a dust collection system up in my woodworking shop, and because of the lower temperatures, I was not able to seal up all the joints in the various pipes that carry the sawdust and wood chips from the machines back to the grizzly dust collection unit. Now, that outside temperatures are going up. I will be able to apply sealing tape or caulking to the joints in the collection pipes, and the system will become much more efficient. I have waited years for this system to be put in working order, so if you see a smile on my face, it's because I can now run all of my machines in my shop, and I do not have to clean up the mess the machines make when I get busy and start building things out of wood. A certain Mrs. Stone will now get a new nightstand for our upstairs bedrooms to hold lamps, clocks, radios, etc. Life is good, and remember, a happy wife is a happy life. Let's go now to this week's newsletter. Another risk with transparency. There was a remark posted on our website a while back that I want to comment on. They posted, "Is it okay for a contractor to charge for durables? I mean, I paid a huge markup and administrative fees, but digging deep into the charges, we paid for 3 to 5 power tool batteries, an orbital sander, a miter saw, sawhorses, air hoses, utility pouches, measuring tape, stepping stool, you name it. Of course, there's a slew of other irregularities, like other clients' names on timesheets. I am super ready to lawyer up." And that's the end of his note. It's obvious to me that the building owner hired what I consider a C or D list contractor. I categorized contractors in an article on our website titled Cash Flow in Construction. There's a link to the article in the notes below. Hopefully, since you're reading this, you identify as an A or B lister, or realize that's where you need to be. I'm willing to bet this owner's top criteria for selecting their contractor was lowest price. While the listed purchases are customary at some point for most contractors, I can't defend this invoice. What in the world was this contractor thinking about when he gave the owner this information? How did the owner acquire the timesheets for his job? Is it any wonder the owner and the contractor are having problems? I don't know how large this job was, but it is obvious that the contractor believes in transparency and full disclosure. I assume it was a cost-plus contract. And for those who believe in or participate in this game, this note is proof of what can happen when contractors get involved with home or building owners who demand that information. The contractor handled the homeowner a handful of bullets to shoot back at them. The owner wrote, "I paid a huge markup and administrative fees." Huge by what standard? What is he comparing it to? How do they know what the contractor's markup should be? I'll wager the contractor does not know what his markup should be for his company either. The end of the note, "I super ready to lawyer up." This is the result you can expect on a job at some point when you work with transparency or full disclosure. Clients don't need to see the details of your purchases. You don't need to account for every board and nail. They don't need to review your timesheets, and if you purchased equipment for a job, they don't need to see those details either. That is proprietary information and, frankly, none of their business. Here's what happens next. The owner, thinking they have a case, will get an attorney involved. Now both the owner and the contractor will spend money trying to prove they're right. They both took the wrong approach to getting the job built, and as a result, the price for the job will escalate for both parties. The contractor has zero chance of making any profit on this job. Instead, they're going to waste money on attorney's fees, lose potential referrals, and deal with delays on other jobs. Someday, maybe, owners will stop buying remodeling work or new home construction based on low price, and will stop trying to control the contractor's price by insisting on cost-plus contracts. Someday, maybe, more contractors will learn how to run a successful contracting business. They'll learn the advantages of fixed-figure contracts, avoid cost-plus contracts, and stop giving the owners proprietary information. You can build a successful business if you do it right. If you don't, your clients will write notes like the one above. We have an article on our website about the risks of cost-plus contracts, and there's a link to that article below. Read it, then learn how to estimate your work and quote a firm fixed price for your work with a written contract for every job. Work to become an A-list contractor and you'll make a reasonable profit without having knots in your stomach because your clients are unhappy. Thanks for watching, and may the profits be with you.